About love, I have an idea that love, well, love is a verb, and a verb defines an action. And it's important to express and show love. If you don't express it or show it, then it starts to perish, or to rot a little bit, and sadness appears. Sadness, sorrow, and many other heavier, maybe more unpleasant, nasty feelings. So express love. Give it, feel it. It's so awesome. Love begets love. It multiplies and spreads like entropia. It expands and captures everyone. You know, why struggle with sadness and sorrow? Sadness and sorrow are also expressions of love. And if you start giving it away, creating something, doing something with it, then it transforms. But if you start to struggle, it turns out you're struggling with some deep things inside of you. It's as if you're killing yourself from the inside. You lose feelings. You become impassible and somewhat dead. And that, I think, is a road to nowhere. I believe the world rarely brings us everything on a platter. And we also don't really appreciate it either, when happiness falls on our lap. But when you've invested something into it, there is a theory that what we value in relationships is what we've invested into them, and not what we got back. And the more you put into it, for example, mothers, I heard they love complicated, difficult children even more than those that sort of grow up by themselves. My little Maria, at the age of 13, finished the first aid course. She's like, in that sense, she's her father's daughter. I think she just wanted to take care of someone. So she did the first aid course, and by the age of 16, she had saved 10 people. Notches on her belt, so to say. When she was aiding these people, she had successful attempts, and when people died in her hands, that was all part of her growth. I, of course, felt for her, empathized. She'd say she wanted to be a lifesaver, a rescuer, and I would tell her, daughter, this is really a seriously difficult and hard work, because rescue workers get all the complaints, indignation and resentment of why did it happen, because they are the first ones there, and rarely do they get a thank you, if not everything went well. So I said, come on, daughter. I gave her an opportunity to participate and live in that and talk to these people. And then she said, yes, I understand that in order to help people, it's not necessary to work as a rescue worker. It's important to be there, relatively speaking. If I see someone down, I'm not struggling with an inner monologue, an excuse that someone somehow will take care of them, but will come over, bend down to look and see, check their pulse, breath, consciousness, and maybe say, yeah, okay, stay there, drink less, or maybe do something to change things around. And these 10 people, it's not like she went to the hottest spots where there's loads going on, and someone constantly needs assistance. It's an attention focus. Do you see people? Do you see their eyes? Are you trying to connect with their state? And are you ready in that moment, when you realize that they're not doing so well at all, to give them part of your time and attention and express love?